Well, if you're still with me on the video, you saw where I had changed the parts in the refrigerator. Well, it was running, but it still didn't cool. So what we're going to do next is going to put some more Freon in it. So when you put Freon, you want to find your suction line. That's the one that's going to suck it and then push it through. This line right here is your liquid line. If you find your line like this, this is your suction line. You find you some parts, get you a piercing valve, get you a can of Freon 134A, get you a gauge. Then you go to the parts store, get your gauge and your Freon. What nobody tell you, and I had to research for myself, is going to have to get you a conversion kit. This right here says R12 to a R134A. It's a conversion kit so you can be able to put your gauge on there on your valve and put your Freon in. So when you open your box up, this is your valve. But the problem is, right here, your gauge ends will not fit on and screw on it. You're going to have to get an adapter. The place that sold me this, of course you can buy this online, but I couldn't wait. So the place that sold me this, they sell the valve, but they don't sell no adapters. And nobody tells you about a conversion kit. And I had to find that out by researching. So when you get your valve out of your box, it comes with these spacers. It comes with two spacers, two different sizes. You use which size is needed for the size pipe you have. You know, fit it on there, kind of see which size you're going to need. I believe my pipe is 1/4-inch line. So that's the spacer I'm going to use. See, you have 3 Allen bolt screws in there. And when you buy your kit, it also comes with Allen wrench. Find the best spot to put your valve at so you'll be able to put your gauge on it. And when you finish, you can still put your cover back on. When you take your valve, take screws out of it, take that spacer that the size that you need, lay it in there. Inside your valve, see that little hole right there, it's a needle. That's what's going to pierce through there, through your line. So you put your spacer in there, find your good spot where you're going to put your valve at. Just like so. Get your 3 screws, screw it in place. Once you got your valve on now, screw these 3 screws in evenly, all the way around. What's next is what nobody tell you. You're going to need this conversion kit. I got this at the local auto parts store for about $16. It's got like 4 different fittings in here. You just find which one that you need to work with your gauge. Put that on there and tighten it. You get your Allen wrench. Turn this clockwise. And that's going to take that needle and pierce that line. That seems pretty tight right there, so that should be as far as I can go. And then once I bag this out, then it'll open up so I can put my Freon in there. Put my gauge on here, snap that in place. I do have my refrigerator already unplugged, turned off. Then when you bag this out, you don't bag it out too far, maybe one good full turn or so. Once. You might can open up a little bit more if you want to, but no more about one and a half full turns. All right. Now, my gauge is showing low. I'm gonna plug my refrigerator back in. All right, took it a minute for it to come on. Fan is on. You can hear it. Now I'm gonna put a little Freon in there. Not much. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. Got my gauge. It's reading in the green now, saying filled. Got my refrigerator unplugged at the moment. When I put burst of Freon in there, I would unplug it, wait a while, then plug it back up, make sure it's sucking it through there. Then after I put another burst or so of Freon in there, and after it runs, then I unplug it. So now the refrigerator has been unplugged for several minutes, probably 5 minutes or so, maybe longer. And my gauge is reading, my gauge is in the green, saying it's filled. I know I don't have the right gauge. I have a different gauge than what I probably should have. But this is one I just got from the parts store, from the auto store. And just taking my time, putting it in there. You know, as I tell you in my description of the channel, research and read and other videos and figure out what's going on. This is actually my first time, and Lord willing, if this turn out and work, I just saved at least $2,000, because this refrigerator, this is the French door refrigerator with the freezer at the bottom. And if this do work out, make my wife happy and make me happy as well, because I save some money. And not trying to be cheap, it's just, you know, all about trying to do stuff yourself sometimes. Because you know how it is. If you got a repairman, they'll burn you up. And my channel is all about helping people. As I say, sometimes you can't afford to do stuff. And then sometimes you might can afford to do something, or whatever reason it may be. Or if you had to pay somebody, you don't want somebody to come there and burn you up. At least you get an idea of what's going on here. So I'm going to plug the refrigerator up, let it run, see what's happening. Filling these lines right here. These lines are cool. So I'm going to plug the refrigerator up, let it run. Lord's willing, I just fit the refrigerator. So now I have my Freon in my refrigerator. It's time to unhook my hose from it. So what you want to do is get your Allen wrench, close this valve, turn it clockwise, close it up. It seems like it's pretty snug right there. Alright, take my hose off of it. unscrew my conversion adapter. Screw that off. Take that cap, put that on the end of that, put your cap on the end of your valve. Now, plug my refrigerator in. Lord willing, that done the trick. I'm working on this refrigerator. It's 8 o'clock. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of time and come back and check, and I'll let you know. Been close to almost 14 hours. Let's open this freezer up, see how it feels. Feeling pretty good in now. Feeling cold. That water's feeling cold right there. Thank the good Lord. I believe that fits our problem. Wife is happy, and I'm happy as well. Here we are, 18 hours later. This water is just about froze, got ice in it. 18 hours later. Refrigerator doing exceptionally well.